Hello friends, in this lecture we will study about the chromosomes and number of chromosomes. Now, what chromosomes exactly are? Chromosomes, these are the, according to the chromosomal theory put forth by Sutton and Boveri, these are the hereditary units present in the nucleus and in the nucleus of gametes which carry all the genetic information from parents to the offsprings. These are nothing but the chromosomes, and discovery of chromosomes takes place after the discovery of microscopy. The term chromosome was coined by scientist Voltaire. The Voltaire first time observed the chromosomes in the microscope like a filamentous bodies. These are the filamentous bodies present in the eukaryotic cell. In the eukaryotic cell, you can clearly observe the chromosomes during the metaphase. And these filamentous bodies are observed by the Voltaire, and the Voltaire called these filamentous bodies as chromosomes. Chroma means color and soma means bodies. He observed some filamentous colored bodies under the microscope. The size of chromosomes varies according to the species to the species, and this size is clearly seen or clearly visible during the metaphase. And the metaphasic chromosome, the size varies from 0.1 to 33 micrometer in length and 0.2 to 2 micrometer in thickness. This size varies from species to species, and the size and structure and shape of chromosome is clearly seen during the metaphase of cell division. Next, the chromosomes are capable of self-replication. As we have already know, the cells are dividing in nature. The cell, mother cell divides to form two daughter cells. And in the mitosis, the chromosome number is equal as that of parent cell. So, the chromosomes must be replicating units. These chromosomes are able to replicate. They can generate themselves in multiple copies. The chromosomes are capable of self-replication. During cell division, chromosomes or the genetic material get double in the S phase of the cell cycle, synthetic phase, that is the capable of self-replication. And chromosomes have very important role in heredity, to transfer the genetic material. They have a role in the mutation, having certain genetic changes, and in the variations means the positive mutations or the positive changes leads to the variation, means formation of different changes, formation of new characters in the species. And such positive changes, if are inheritable, then this will lead to the evolutionary development of species. Hence, any change in the genetic material will lead to the evolution of the species if the change is positive. And very important, the chemically these chromosomes are made up of DNA and histone and non-histone proteins. The H1, H2 are the histone proteins. Chemically, the chromosomes are nothing but the DNA deoxyribose nucleic acids. DNA or the chromosomes, DNA is made up of genes and chromosomes are made up of DNA. Understood? Chemically, it is made up of DNA, and to pack the DNA, the histone and non-histone proteins are required in the packaging of DNA. Understood the chromosomes? The next concept is the number of chromosomes. Number of chromosomes means each species will have the particular number of chromosomes. Every species have a particular number of chromosomes. Like in the Drosophila, the 4 pairs of chromosomes are present. In the garden pea, 7 pairs of chromosomes are present. In the human beings, 23 pairs of chromosomes are present. So each species have the particular number of chromosomes, and this particular number of chromosomes will help to trace the evolutionary history or the evolutionary relationship of that species. And this number of chromosomes is constant to that all the individuals of the species. For example, in human, 23 pairs is a constant number in somatic cell. In the humans, 23 pairs of chromosomes, this is the constant number in the somatic cell. So the number of chromosomes is called as a ploidy number of that species. The number of chromosomes is called as a ploidy number of that species. Then what is the ploidy number? Ploidy number means this is the complete presence of complete set of chromosome is called as a ploidy, and the number of chromosomes in the set is called as a ploidy number. Understood the ploidy? Ploidy means having whole set of chromosome. Presence of complete set of chromosome is called as a ploidy, and the number of chromosomes in the complete set is called as a ploidy number of that species. So 23 pairs is the ploidy number of human in the diploid set, and presence of entire whole set is like that n, 2n, 3n. Presence of entire set, n is the haploid number or n is the monosomic. N means presence of a single set of chromosomes, and the ploidy number must be in the multiple of the single set. That is, n means haploid having one set, 2n means having two sets, 3n means having three sets, but the set must be complete. Understood the ploidy number? In the haploid, gametes are haploid. Haploid contains n number of chromosomes, means half the number of chromosomes than that of than that of somatic cells. And though it is half, this will receive the entire set. That is, 23 chromosomes are present in the haploid cell of human. 2n is equal to 46. Understood? 3n, 4n or polyploid number is also present. Understood the ploidy number? Ploidy number or the ploidy means presence of whole set of chromosome. Presence of whole or the entire set of chromosome is called as a ploidy. Understood the ploidy number? And if the chromosomal set do not follow the ploidy number, there is any addition or deletion of chromosomes, then this addition or deletion do not follow the ploidy number, then the condition is called as the aneuploidy. The condition is called as the aneuploidy. Un means absence. Absence of euploidy means complete set. Addition means n plus 1 or 2. Addition means if the ploidy number contains more than 1 or 2 chromosomes than the normal ploidy number, then it is called as an aneuploidy, or there is a deletion from the normal ploidy number, then it is called as a aneuploidy. These do not follow the ploidy number. Understood the aneuploidy? Addition or deletion from the of the chromosome from the normal chromosome number or the ploidy number is called as a aneuploidy. Aneuploidy means which do not follow the ploidy number. Understood the number of chromosomes? And this number or the ploidy number is fixed to the species to species. So in the normal organism or in the normal human being, this ploidy number is fixed. Gametes contain haploid, that is the 23 is the ploidy number of gametes, and somatic cell is the diploid, contains 46 chromosomes. Understood? Thank you.